one knows how terramorphs have spread throughout the settled systems. Yeah, apparently. Like, I don't know how you miss, like, that thing showing up and, like, researching into, like, no security cameras caught this thing. And then you, like, backtrack where it came from and be like, okay, well, it came from this area. Let's go explore that area, find out if there's any, like, eggshells or something going on over there. Like, what's going on? Nothing?
I know your type.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
Yeah. I need to deliver a terramorph tissue sample to Mars.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
Oh yeah, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Yeah.
You killed a terramorph.
Yeah.
On your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one.
You're goddamn right.
If none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering this sample?
Researcher investigating the place. She gave me this gene tag.
Researcher? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division.
Oh.
Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Xeno warfare. Yeah, I recall that from the slides.
I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine.
True enough.
Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Yeah. There could be more attacks.
She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services.
Oh.
Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Oh. We actually got Vanguard armor. Is it that ugly spacesuit? Because I'm gonna cry if it is. Ooh. I guess it is slightly better. I mean, I don't have my abilities, sadly, but let's be real, those abilities are not that great. Oh, there we go. God dang, that's one ugly boost pack, let me tell you. It is better, minus the ability, which is actually really good, but we'll equip it, I suppose, just to say we have it. Alright. Alright, so we have two ways to proceed. Go to the UC Vigilance for some Crimson Fleet stuff, or continue on with this, which we are definitely going to do, because oh my god, Terramorphs. So let's get over to Mars then. Yeah, we're good with that. Oh, and we leveled up our starship design, matter of fact, just now. I don't have a point for it, but so we'll get that, and then we got two more in that to really get full design freedom.
Gotta be honest.
All right. First of all, how dare you? The ship is beautiful. I said I wouldn't travel like that. Let's take off.
Lifting off now.
from here.
What's the other thing I want to level up? It's in science, right? Yeah. Destroy. Oh, I can get that. I can get another unit of power. Heck yeah, dude. All right, that's good to know. Good to know. Keep that in mind. Here we go.
Security, prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete.
There, cool. True, I actually haven't scanned Soul System either. Okay, well, scan time. All right, we're done with that. Now, back to what we were doing, landing at Sidonia.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping from the harsh Martian landscape.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor. Or at least trying to be a.
Well, that's something that is so lovely to hear as I head there.
I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Welcome to Mars, man. Hi, I'm here to see a guy back here, I guess. Here we go. Hello.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Nope. Captain Connor took all of Vanguard. I need Percival Walker's help.
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
You really don't sound particularly interested in finding him. What kind of issue are we talking about?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
Oh, okay. Well. And why would the miners hide him?
They were all devils. Red Devils. A UC Marine unit based here on Mars, though they were disbanded shortly after the Colony War. I presume a number of them served alongside Dr. Walker. Bonds forged in battle and all that.
Actually, I remember when we did the first thing on Crete, weren't we reading about the devils and they were trained with like the aliens, whatever? You don't really sound that
That's
interested in fighting
correct.
them.
We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
How much does he owe?
Why? Feeling charitable?
No, I'm just curious.
I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
I'm not your bill collector, man.
I couldn't have put that better myself.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Alright, well, I mean, you offered that up without me saying I would help you, so
When
that's
you have a
pretty...
moment, I'd like to speak to you.
While
Hey.
indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged,
Anyways.
operating heavy...
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now.
What's up?
I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
What's up? We can head back if it's like an emergency.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you.
Yeah. Oh, like you're like upset that we're away from the lodge, or
You're
what?
not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here. Let me explain.
Okay.
Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Okay. What exactly was the Navigator Corps?
It was a branch of the United Colonies Navy, a small fleet of ships outfitted for galactic exploration. Basically, a military version of Constellation.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, sounds good. All right. Yeah, that does suck, considering it was your department.
Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
I mean, you were clearly fighting some impossible odds there.
Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shuttered division and a bunch of excuses.
I doubt that. I really don't think you seem like you would have pushed really hard for your division.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
Nah, Constellation's been a good success. Like, you have
Well,
Walter backing and everything.
That brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure the accounts are balanced.
You're afraid your absence is, like, gonna cause it to collapse?
Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it.
Hey, it'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
I'll always be here.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. Thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Alright. Also, dang, just got shut down. That kind of sucks. Feels bad. Feels bad. What is that?
Too much overtime is harmful to your health. And
Face on Mars.
mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork or exhaustion.
Oh, on July 25th, 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter spacecraft took the first photos of Sidonian region of Mars. Among them was an image of what appeared to be a humanoid face on the surface of Mars. The image inspired the imaginations of millions, cementing humanity's passion for space exploration and once again begging the question, are we alone out there? Later photography revealed that the face was no more than a mountain, shadows, and perhaps humanity's greatest cause of pareidolia, a tendency to perceive specific, meaningful imagery in an otherwise ambiguous or random visual pattern. Nevertheless, the legend of the face on Mars remains an important inspiration for many to this day.
Can also harm your company's bottom line.
Crazy. Okay. Let's get in there. Why is this dude
Sometimes
just
it
chilling?
feels like the UC forgets we're out here. But there be no UC.
True enough, Mars is the backbone, baby. If I ever make any kind of sci-fi world, Mars will become the new home after Earth dies or something. Oh yeah, this place feels like I'm gonna
Broken
get
stairs
stabbed.
upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Oh, you shut up.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Relax.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
Alright, I'm making a delivery. Well, let's go with this one. Let's just put it out there like, hey, this is kind of an important thing.
What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want, but you should forget about Percival.
Listen, buddy. Alright, Sarah, get this man.
You can spare us the performative stonewalling. We simply need a moment of his time, and you needn't hear from us ever again.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military. Retired. Can give you my gene tag code too if you'd like.
Not necessary. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore.
God dang it.
Can
Okay.
bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
Jesus. Okay, alright. Just, first of all, tell me about the Devils.
Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough, reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xenoweapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xenoweapons got shelved, Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory.
Sure enough, okay. And you worked with the xenoweapons?
Me? Nah. Infantry officer. But my grunts deployed alongside the things. Never seen anything like it, before or since. Monsters from the darkest corners of the Black, rampaging across the battlefield. Can understand why they banned them. Brutal. Armistice hurt us more than most, but... wow. Wasn't all bad that came out of that agreement.
True enough. And how would you suggest I clear his debt?
Well, Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
And, one soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these.
I'll see what I can do.
I look forward to hearing the good news.
Between those two options, I'd rather just pick.
Maybe Vanguard?
Only employees of
What do you want?
Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Oh, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E.
Oh?
Aqueous hematite.
What?
Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his trade authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the trade authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
What is that?
It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it, makes it into something new. And we think we found a use for it.
Okay, and was it chems or something?
No. Well, yes, but the medical kind. I'd help him make whatever the city was running low on that month, and we'd sell it to the miners for cheap. But the trade authority got wind and wanted their cut. And then some.
And is there a reason you haven't handed it over already?
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I
Yep.
can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the trade authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
That's really sad, wow. What happened to the jobs?
Biggest employer on Mars has always been Demos Star Yards. After the Colony War, Armistice meant they needed a lot fewer warships. Fewer ships meant fewer minerals. That meant a lot of folks scrounging for work around here.
The war economy. That's a lot of work to avoid buying a pillow, but yeah, I'll help.
Great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Alright, go there, kill Spacer Dude. Bing bang boom. Seems simple, I'm on it.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
I also just now remembered I have that Deimos thing, right? Where I go up there and try to become an assistant or whatever. I gotta go do that at some point. I guess while we're in the region of Mars, I'll probably get to it after this then. Unless I have to go somewhere else.
BUC Exchange is a great place tonight.
Alright, let's head out there. God dang, how far? 1,000 meters?
Scan any promising leads?
What do you mean you want me to go 1,000 meters? I ain't walking 1,000 meters. Alright, I got plan.
Hey, look, anything I can help you with? Okay, no problem.
25,000 credits. That'll do. That'll do. Holy. Rip my legs. Okay, saved it.
I'll try not to be a backseat driver.
I just don't like how like immediate that stops. Like I feel like I should have a lot more speed in this thing. Like look at that, just immediate stop. Like it's sticky. Uh-oh. 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 I don't even know how I did that. We're defying physics here. Guy, friendly fella? Can't tell. Let's just creep up a little bit. Spacer, okay, so they're not going to be. Roger that. Let's do some stealth creeping. God, look at that. That's so stealthy, huh?
I'm gonna find you!
What you got for me? It's not worth it.
I don't stock up on junk.
That's why I left the junk. What do you mean? Excuse me?
We're alone.
What was that?
Ah, waste of time.
Holy, you are tanky. Oh my lord, 48 level. What the heck? Yeah, level 9, then it just spikes up with this guy.
You picked the wrong day to piss me off. Open up now.
Alright, dude, you want some of this? Come get it.
It won't get me though! God damn!
Bring it on.
He had to have something decent on him, right? Berserker, Cutlass, not that great. Shock Troop helmet, pretty good actually. 4K, I'll take it. 3K credits on him, and he has a 14K value gun. What the heck? What is this thing? Give me that. What the heck? How'd you even get in there? How'd you even... Anyways.